So I bought one of these FM radio aerials, mainly because the aerial was installed here, but that was going to get cleaned up if I go off-road. Was probably going to get collected by a bush or a tree or something. So I bought one of these hideaway ones, and the problem is the reception's bad now, still, and that the joint is here, so I need to find out where this runs back to. I've traced it all the way back to the other side, and it goes through the firewall, so I need to pull my dash out. So I thought I'd make a video on how to remove the dash. So this is the dash. It doesn't matter if you've got the other type of dash, the way you disassemble it, the other type of stereo I mean, the disassembly is pretty much the same. So you start on this right hand side, you got that little panel there. I saw a guy use an egg flip, like a metal egg flip. So if you don't have these plastic tools, just use an egg flip anyway. Just gently wedge it in between the plastic and the dash. You'll hear the clips start to pop off. There's no screws or anything. They just pop off exactly as you would expect in one whole piece. On this right hand side there's a plug that you have to undo, so push the connector in and pull the plug out of it like so, and then that's one of the vents out of the way. When you finish this, you got to go over to the left side and do the exact same thing. So wedge your egg flip or your plastic tool in between the dash and the vent. The only difference is on the left hand side there's no plug, so you don't need to unplug anything. That's the tool set I've got. It's pretty basic, but it does the job. I think I paid about $18 for them. And that's the left hand side with the vent removed. Once I undid those two, again, you don't have to do any more screws. You just need to gently grab each side of the dash just like that and gently pull it forward. And it helps to grab the front, not the back. So grab the front section, if you'll know what I mean when you get to that point. When you pull it, the section below where you insert the CDs actually pops out. That's your air conditioning control. That'll just pop out as well by itself. And once you grab and fold that section out on top, then you'll have access to the actual stereo, which is that sort of silvery grey unit in the middle there. Of course, you could just remove that unit, unplug it, and plug a new stereo in if you're installing a new stereo. There's 4 screws holding it in, so 2 right at the bottom, so undo them 2, and there's one on the left side and the right side at the top. So that's the one on the right side there, and the left one pretty self-explanatory. I'm not replacing the whole stereo this time. I just want to get to the back of the unit so I can sort out my new hideaway aerial. So I just undid those 4 screws, pulled the unit out, just gently pulled it out. It is obviously plugged into the harness behind it, so I didn't want to pull it out too far, but in that bottom corner that's my aerial. So I've unplugged the extension that goes into the engine bay and just shortened it, and that's just another close-up of the aerial cable that I had to pull out. Once I was happy with that, I just ran my cord up through the dash. There's a little plastic section that popped out right in the middle of my dash. I was careful not to overlap any of the airbags, because there's a couple in the front there that would pop up, and then I just used some double-sided tape to put my aerial in a inconspicuous place right in the middle of the dash, but it's not too bad. It's out of the way anyway. And my FM reception is so much better now. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe.